Hi everyone, this is Noe Jose again with another video here in my basement, and today I'm gonna talk about my barbell collection. So to start, I'm gonna start with this wall, which are mainly all my power bars and a specialty bar, and then we're gonna move to my other barbell wall, which is mainly kabuki bars and one special bar on that side. But I'm not going to talk about the first two. The first two are just lat pull down bars that I use, and all these bars are mounted on a Rogue Fitness 6 and 3 um, gun racks. So the first specialty bar that I have is the Rogue Cerakote curl bar. It has black Cerakote coating on the shaft, and then the rogue letters in the middle of the shaft. This one has zinc, I believe, sleeves. There's a little bit of corrosion on the sleeves, but the black Cerakote is holding pretty well. This was one of my first bar, along with an Ohio bar, and then I had the Matchan bar that I sold since I was not gonna do any CrossFit or anything. So I bought those when in the middle of COVID or at the beginning of COVID, where everything was sold out, and that was the only bar that I could find available on the website. Um, then we have the Texas 29 millimeter power bar in bare steel. So this is a really nice bar. It has the thicker colors, but not as thick as the 28 and a half millimeters. This bar I mainly use for squats and bench, but I mostly use the ones with thicker colors for squats whenever I'm squatting in my power rack, since the thicker colors allow the plates to stick out a little bit, um, like outer, and don't hit. That way, I don't hit the uprights because I have a 3x3 with a 43-inch wide power rack. So that helps me during the walkouts and re-racking the weight as well. This Texas Power Bar has chrome sleeves, and it has riveted sleeves as well. And then the shaft is just bare steel. I have two bare steels in my collection. This one and the Eleiko that I'm going to talk about a little bit in a little bit. Um, but I normally try to clean my bars. I don't chalk my hands when doing squats um, or bench. I only add chalk to my hands when I do deadlift, but I normally use competition bars for deadlifts. But the knurling hit in this one is aggressive and it feels great. It's very sticky to my back and my hands when doing those exercises. The next one in line, I have the American Barbell Shoei bar. This is the 20 TPI Mountain Knurl. Um, there's one on the website, and I believe that it's a 20 TPI Volcano Knurl. So this one is a little bit more aggressive, in my opinion. It also have the thicker colors, and this one has smooth sleeves, so that is a great plus. Um, this one is stainless steel shaft, and then it has chrome sleeves. Um, this one, the knurling on this one feels very nice. It's mostly almost as nice as the Texas, or in my opinion, this is the nicest bar that I have in my collection, and one of the ones that I use the most for squatting, and mainly for squatting, but I also use it for benching. The build quality on this one is screams premium all around it. It feels very nice, and it is um, one of the best bars made out there. The Sentinel on the Texas and the Chewy, I believe they are 130 millimeters long, so they're pretty the same. Next in line, we have the Eleiko IPF competition bar. This is a bare steel bar. The shaft is bare steel, and then it has chrome sleeves. It has riveted sleeves, and then it has competition standard colors. That means that they're very thin. This is a $1,200 power bar. It is a very nice bar. It has the red sticker, which if you see on the website, the stainless steel is cheaper than this one. It's $100 cheaper. So maybe that means that the IPF sticker um, costs a lot. But this is the one that they use at the big meets, IPF big meets, at Worlds and everything. So I bought this because one of my meets that I competed at, they use this same exact bar. So I wanted to use the same bar that I was gonna compete with. The knurling is less aggressive than the other two, but it is as expected since the competition standard barbells are not that aggressive. But this is a very nice bar. It is a very well built bar, and it is made from Sweden steel. Next in line, we have the Hansu 20 kg stainless steel IPF bar. This has a stainless steel shaft and chrome sleeves, again with the standard competition colors, the thin colors. This has a white Hansu sticker on the shaft, and this is the only bar of these three that it has a longer center knurl. So I believe it's 160 millimeter long compared to the other three bars that I review. Um, this is a nice bar. I think it feels a little bit more aggressive than the Eleiko bar, but it feels very nice when squatting because of the longer center null, so it sticks a little bit more. But other than that, both of them feel very well. I believe the Hansus, they manufacture their bars. That's what I heard. The next bar is the Rogue Fitness Agro 3X bar. This is a stainless steel bar with Cerakote on the smooth part of the shaft. Here you can see a little bit of the logo. It has a monster with three teeth. That means that it's a three aggro, and then we have the less aggressive of this type, which is the 2X, and that monster has only two teeth. Um, it has a shorter center knurl, stainless steel shaft with stainless steel sleeves. This is the only bar that I have with stainless steel sleeves, and this one has a thicker color. This is the only bar that I have that is a 45-pound bar. The Hansu Eleiko, Chewy, and Texas, all of those bars are 20 kg, but all of these bars are 29 millimeter diameter shaft. This one, I only use it for top sets because after 6-7 reps, you start feeling the knurling. But it is aggressive, like it is way more aggressive than any of the other bars, but it's not too far out from the Chewy and the Texas. But you can see right away the difference. Like once after you finish using the Agro 3X, once you start using other bars, they start feeling pretty dull. Before I jump to the transformer, here in the floor, I have the 20 kg stainless steel Rogue Ohio Power Bar. It has stainless steel shaft with chrome sleeves, again with the thinner competition thin colors, and this one also has riveted sleeves. All of the bars have riveted sleeves except the Chewy that it has smooth sleeves, and I like it. I like a lot not having to hear the noise of the plate um, when you load the bar. Um, Also, another difference is that the competition standard 20 kg bars have the thin colors against all the other bars that have the thicker colors. And then, lastly but not least, we have the Rogue and Kabuki Strength Transformer bar. This one is black powder coated, and I did a review on this bar. You can check it out on my channel. But this one is a 25 kg bar that you need to consider when loading plates because it's heavier than the other standard power bars. So yeah, now let's move on to the other wall. Okay, now onto this wall. I'm also using a Rogue Fitness 6 bar gun rack over here. The one on the top is the Gymway Oni 20 kg Oni bar in black oxide. This means that it has a black oxide shaft with smooth chrome sleeves, and this one has a longer center knurl, 160 millimeter. Sorry, this one has the 130 millimeter center knurl. There was another batch that you could also get. This one is from the Home Gym Discord. Shout out to them. But this one is a 130 millimeter center knurl. There was another option that you can get with the 160 millimeter center knurl, and they only made a couple of them, a small batch of these bars, both in black oxide or chrome. And this one has the two knurl marks or two ring marks on the center knurl, in compared to other bars that don't have any, except the Kabuki one, which also has two ones. Um, this one has very special uh, colors. It has the engraved Oni on one of them, and also has the Oni logo on the colors as well. And this one has really cool end caps as well. This one and the Kabuki, I think they are the best uh, end caps that you'll see. And also, I'm going to show you one of the end caps on the Rogue Fitness Agro 3X. Those ones that didn't come with the bar. I switched them, and then I contacted my friend Dr. Tari Waffles, and he provided me, or he sold me some really cool custom end caps. Following the last 5 bars are from Kabuki Strength. The first one is a Kabuki Black Oxide Squat Bar. This is a 25 kg bar, fully knurled. The whole shaft is knurled. It's a 250k tensile strength, so the Black Oxide seems a little bit rougher than for example, than the deadlift bar or the Buffalo bar, because these were sandblasted to be able to provide that tensile strength. This bar is longer than any of the power bars. It also has a thicker collar, and it has black oxide sleeves, riveted sleeves. Uh, I bought this squat bar as well as the deadlift bar because I was competing in the USPA when Kabuki was the sponsor of all the USPA events, and then the whole USPA thing happened, and then I switched to USAPL federation, but I'm still keeping this in case I want to switch back to WRPF in the future. The next bar is the Kabuki deadlift bar, or the PR deadlift bar in black oxide. You can see the difference of between the black oxide finishes. So this one is a 20 kg bar. This is one of the longest bars out there. Um, well, the deadlift bar out there is longer than the Texas one, and it's mainly because of the colors. And then it has riveted black sleeves as well. Um, this one, there was a lot of controversy out there because of the whip or how flexible it was, and it was like kind of like cheating and stuff. But I've used it before. It's a nice bar. It's a very aggressive bar. Uh, Sometimes I hook grip, so my thumbs hurt a lot with this bar. The next one is the Kabuki strength, 250K tensile strength, um, power bar in black oxide as well. It's a very similar finish as the squat bar. This one has a small short center knurl and the two ring marks on the or knurl marks on the center of the bar. This one is also has riveted black sleeves and it's a 20 kg bar. The deadlift bar is also a 20 kg bar. Uh, the next one is the Kabuki Buffalo bar in black oxide. This is, I believe, it's a 30 millimeter bar because the squat bar is a 32 millimeter. But it might be wrong. It might be a 32 millimeter shaft with a very long center knurl with a knurl mark on the center. It has that camber, which helps with the shoulders. I mainly use it for bench. I don't use it as much for squats because I don't have any issues with my shoulders. It also has thicker colors and black oxide sleeves. I also have the Go Strong Buffalo blocks that helps me to use this bar on the Jacobs because I've used them without those blocks with normal rollers, and I removed the one plate on one side, and then it had the other plate on the other side, and then it fell, and it was a mess. I scratched the sleeve on that side. The last one on this wall is the Kabuki and Rogue, or Rogue Kabuki Cadillac bar in black. I believe this is black mate or matte black, and it has um, the knurl handles, which are powder coated, same as the transformer bar. So it kind of like dulls it, but it feels a little bit better than the older version that I had in sync. The Kabuki one is a 20 kg bar and also has riveted sleeves, and it's mainly used for bench pressing. So I'm missing one more bar, which is all the weight on in the machine. So let's go over there and to talk about the last bar that I have in my collection. Okay, so here we are. This is a seal row bench bar. I made a video about this whole setup in the bar. You can check it out in my older videos. But this is a 40-pound bar. This is a 40-pound bar. Has the camber with us. I believe it's a 6 inch deep. This one is black E-coat shaft. The knurl is not that great, but it's all right for what it is. It has zinc sleeves. Um, I believe there are zinc sleeves, and then it has two uh, dual knurl marks. Well, for weightlifting, powerlifting, which is this one is not used for that. So I believe it's just for hand placing. Another thing about this bar is that it's a 28.5 millimeter. So this is the only 28.5 millimeter bar that I have, mainly because those are used for weightlifting or CrossFit or multi-purpose. But at the end, I will always prefer a 29 millimeter bar. But yeah, this is the last bar of my collection. I'm planning to get other bars, and I'm planning to maybe put another gun rack on this wall below the pegboards. Uh, so yeah, if you have any recommendations or if you have any questions about any of the bars that I have, I will be planning to make reviews on each one of them, hopefully in the near future. But if you have any requests, please leave them down in the comments below. Again, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.